Charlie. Just
Yeah.
two things on the screen. With the icons at the bottom. One of them will say mute. If you want to go mute, that's it.
Do we have to go mute?
Well, not necessarily, but I kind of just say that since on the phone, all sorts of sounds come out when you're recording.
How much the sound? Is that a thing?
Yeah, we don't hear it.
Okay. Alright. Well, let me know when we're live so that I can put on my download.
Rich man, you see a poor man. Do the jazz slow, do your eyes slow, do the brakes lock, do your right hand down, down, down. In your heart, yeah, be a picture, let the jaw drop. Into the time, anyway you can. Exploitation, no condemnation. In a nation of justice, you can lie. Make a big deal, make your money. Anyone who gets in the way, make your heart grow, make the gas flow, it's gonna make you stay. Don't you know he was a black Mercedes man? What's the fire from a black Mercedes man? He's gonna die in a black Mercedes man, inside a black Mercedes man. Death rides in a black Mercedes, death rides in a black Mercedes, death rides in a black Mercedes, in a black Mercedes man, inside a black Mercedes man.
Problems with the signal, guys?
Holding steady.
Okay. So far, good. Are we holding up, keeping it from coming live?
The video stream.
Oh.
Yeah, the video is already playing, and then right after the video, actually you won't be able to hear it. But
Okay.
yeah, to the listeners sa page, they'll be able to do so.
So I can tell
They
them
can hear.
to hook up already.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming tonight. 35 years is a long time when you won't last more than 35.
Now, while we're talking here, I can play it on my phone. That will not conflict. No problem there.
I don't recommend it. Yeah.
I will do it.
Yeah. Sometimes the applications kind of run together. That's just differently on the mobile phone. I use the mobile phone, so I can't see
I see. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys on an iPad now, but I have my mobile site.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Stellar Productions. Thank you, Laura.
Alright, so we are live. Happy Sunday or magandang linggo ng gabi.
You bet.
Again, my name is TJ and together with me is Johnny and Rigel. We are Local Brew and tonight, eto na. This guy actually needs no introduction but we'll give it anyway.
That's good. Yeah, I
A
think we
90s
should.
OPM rock icon, a host, news anchor, a disc jock. What else? Siguro we'll learn more during the show. Ladies and gents, we give you Charlie Ysmael of The Breed. Palakpakan
Good evening,
tayo.
guys. Good evening. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. You know.
Good evening,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm,
How are you?
I'm doing
Kumusta?
fine. I'm doing fine. You know. I wanted to add in the introduction. Basketball player, baseball.
Yun,
Player.
nakulang.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I used to indulge in sports, but that was back in the 90s. Okay. That was 30 years ago. Can you imagine that?
Mhm.
And
Oh.
thank God we're still here. You know, thank God we're
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alive and kicking.
Yeah, you bet.
During the introduction, we mentioned you, Charlie, as an OPM rock icon, then transition to doing news, to manning the booth for NU107 as well, doing hosting job.
Yeah.
Yung resume alone for me is impressive eh.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you very much.
So my first question is,
Yeah.
paano nagsimula si Charlie sa eksena? Paano ba?
Okay.
The Breed muna, then
Okay.
came the media
Okay.
gigs, or napagsabay ba ito for some time? Siguro, can you tell us for the audience
Sure.
a bit of your journey to these roles?
Sure. I had the intention to start a band way back in college. This was 1980, 81, somewhere there. This was in college, but I never got to do that. I graduated college in 1983, but I only started playing in bands in 1985. Okay, several amateur bands, and then in 1986 I formed, and we started performing my first professional band called R&R. I don't know if people remember that. No, the reason why I called it R&R, I made a name out of it. ARENARR, R&R. But if you really think of it, think of the acronyms R&R for rock and roll. Okay,
Mhm.
I've been a rock and roll fan since I was a kid because all my siblings are a lot older than me, so I inherited their records. 60s records, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Dave Clark 5, Motown.
Oh,
And they even had older records like Chuck Berry, of course, Elvis, sino pa ba? Jerry Lee Lewis and the like. No. So at an early age, I really got into rock and roll. So the first band that I formed, I wanted to name. I couldn't call it rock and roll because that's so cliche, no. So I formed the name. I formed the word out of it, R&R. That was 1986. Okay, and we signed with Vicor Music Corporation. We released 2 singles. Okay, we released 2 singles. This was the titles were forgive the mushy names. Okay, when maybe I should forget you, and when will you be mine? Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That was. We wanted to be a rock and roll band. We were, how many were we? We started at seven members, and then we became 8. 2 keyboardists, two guitarists, a bassist, a drummer, and 2 singers in front. So that equals 8, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it talagang full band. No? I mean, if you ask me in today's standards for rock music, that's overkill. Okay. Overproduced talaga. But I mean, it was a sign of the times. The what do you call this? The 80s, if you have it.
Yeah.
You had new wave.
Mhm.
Okay, you had Flock of Seagulls. You had Spandau Ballet. You had Duran Duran. These groups were keyboard heavy. Okay, so we needed a keyboardist. We didn't think we needed 2 keyboardists, but we used them. No. So R&R wanted an album Pero uso noon, puro single. Okay, walang nag-re-release ng album except for The Dawn. Okay, The Dawn started in 1985. They released their first album, I think, in 1987 with Enveloped Ideas. Okay, so that's the direction we wanted to take. But we were not given that, no? So it came to the point in 1989 that we just parted ways. Okay, and that's when I really got the breed together. Okay, for Pinoy Woodstock. This was 1989, December 16, December 16 to be exact, 1989. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, ito ba yung sa Amoranto?
That's right, Amoranto Stadium.
Okay.
Oh, the legendary show.
Yep, produced by DZRJ. Okay, si Ramon Jacinto. I was working for RJ at the time. I started my radio stint in DZRJ AM in 1988. Okay, and while I was doing that, I was also called to audition for the news in RPN 9 the same year, 1988, because EDSA happened in 1986, and then RPN 9, IBC 13, they were sequestered, right? So a new management came in. So they asked me to audition. They got me to do the news. You know, I was not a reporter. I was just a strict newscaster. Okay. So that was the same time. Tuloy-tuloy yan. And then 1989, DZRJ AM, the Rock of Manila. Okay, a little history here. The Rock of Manila, DZRJ AM, was my influential radio station back in the 1970s. Okay, you had the DJs, the likes of Howlin' Dave, Bob Magoo.
Howlin' Dave.
Bob Magoo, okay, the Madman, the Mystery Man, all these other guys who I've met, okay? And then 1984, they decided to change format. Bumalik si RJ 1986 after the revolution. So he got DZRJ FM and AM back.
Yeah.
He decided to put back the Rock of Manila, okay, in 1987. So I joined, but I joined in 88. So the Rock of Manila did not last long. They rented it out to another station, okay, a Christian station, if I remember right. And then 89, early 89, I joined RJFM, okay. And while I was with RJFM, they were planning to do a Pinoy Woodstock because it was 20 years from the original Woodstock, right? 1969. So, okay, so I still had R&R at the time. And I was talking to the management. I said, put us in. So they said, sure, no problem. I signed the contract and everything. 1 month before the concert, nag-falling out kami with my bandmates in R&R. Sabi ko, guys, paano yan? Okay, nakapirma na ako ng kontrata sa RJ. And di ba? Sige, basta, we don't want to play. We don't want to play for that concert. Okay. So that's when I called the original members. We didn't have the name The Breed yet. That's when I called the original members, Manny Amador, may he rest in peace, Johnny Besa, and Larry Diliapo. Because they had a band in college, and I knew them. So I said, I need a band to perform in Amoranto Stadium, man. This is such a big event, and my band just quit on me. So I gotta get guys together. They were so excited that it was really photo finish because 2 weeks before the concert, wala pa kaming drummer. Hindi namin mahanap si Larry. No, at the time, wala pang cell phone, wala pang nothing. There was not even pagers. Okay, I mean you remember the era of pagers, right? Easy Call, Pocket Bell, and all that, right? Wala. All we had were landlines. You know, I mean that. I hate to show my age, but that's how it was, no? So we couldn't find Larry, right? So Johnny, Manny, and I were practicing. Sabi namin, bahala na, pucha. If we have to rent a drum machine for the concert, let's do it. You know, that's so we can perform. All right. 3 days before the scheduled show. The original schedule was December 9. Okay? 3 days before the scheduled show, tawag si Larry kay Manny. Hey Manny, I'm bored. Can we jam? Sabi ni Mari, anong jam? Meron tayong show. Meron tayong show. What? Okay, what? This was 3 days before. Thank God the December 89 coup d'etat happened. Okay? It happened. So, the December 9 schedule of Pinoy Woodstock got moved 1 week, all right, to December 16. So we had time to rehearse. Okay, but we still used the name R&R. In the posters, okay, we still used the name R&R. Although it was the original members of the breed. And then a few months later, we were asked to perform, right, in Glorieta for a free show, and then we were asked to perform in Hobbit House, I think it was, and we were still using the name R&R. One of my former bandmates in R&R called me and said, Charlie, why are you using the name R&R? Gusto kong sabihin, I was the one who thought of that, but I didn't start any fight. He goes, that's us, okay? Totoo nga naman, you know. Why don't you use something else? So I thought about it. I said, yeah, why don't I give my new bandmates a new name? Okay, that's when I erased the name R&R and I put the breed. Okay, that's how it started. See, so this was 1990 already. But the actual birth of the breed, of the original members, was December 16, 1989 at Pinoy Woodstock. We put 6 songs together, performed it. It was a blast. I gotta say, it was a blast. You know, just to show you how much fun we had, we played. One of the songs we played was "All Along the Watchtower" by U2.
Oh,
not the Jimi Hendrix version. We played the U2 version.
oh,
Okay. At double speed, sa nervyos namin, we played it at double speed. So naging parang hardcore, tag, you know? I mean, but it came out great. It came out great. So that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the band.
that's pretty wild.
It is wild.
Yeah. Coup d'etat and all.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, it's a wild story.
Ang daming ganap. So
Oh,
yung
happened
full length,
twice, yeah.
yung full length ng breed,
Yeah.
the breed. When did it happen?
What do you mean
How
by the
did it
full?
happen?
You mean the band itself?
The band itself coming out with a full length album.
Oh, wow. That took years. You know, I don't know why we didn't do it sooner, but the first full length album entitled "Free" was released in 1995. Na. Naunahan
Yeah,
kami
6
ng
years
lahat.
later.
You know, naunahan kami ng Wolfgang, naunahan kami ng Razorback. All the other bands that were our contemporaries, like Color It Red, you know, we were part of the Alert Level compilation album. See, who was in the compilation? Color It Red, Tropical Depression, Rizal Underground, and The Breed. We were the last one from that compilation to release an album. I don't know why it took forever, but we did. You know, finally. So 6 years after the first show, you know.
Yeah, 6 years. Pero during that gap, from the year you started as The Breed, you guys are playing originals na.
Oh,
na
yeah.
release nyo rin doon sa first full length.
Yeah, na-release namin firstly sa Alert Level, and then those 3 songs that we released in Alert Level, we re-recorded it for the first full-length album under Dyna. Under Dyna. Yeah.
Under Dyna this time, okay.
Yeah.
So yung another thing na curious ako, maintindihan ko doing DJ duties. Kasi nasa scene ka. Pero yung pagiging news anchor. Paano ba?
You know, that's
diba?
funny. That's really funny.
Related ba to sa course mo during college, or
No, not at all.
passion mo ba?
Not at all. You know, I mean, it was fueled because I was a DJ. Okay, I was good at public speaking. Okay,
Okay.
so nag-audition ako sa RPN 9. They liked me, so they got me. It wasn't much. Like I said, I wasn't doing any ano ba yun?
Investigative
Reporter.
journalism.
And I did not take journalism, or I was not a comm arts or mass communication graduate. I was actually a psychology graduate. Okay, which not AB psychology, not PS psychology.
Layo nun.
Malayo talaga. But to this day, nagagamit ko pa rin yung psychology ko. But it's just the opportunities that came around. Okay, and I took them. So this is where I landed, and that's what I did. Okay, yung newscasting, it was actually not really a conflict, but yung mga news manager ko, I never told them that I was part of a band. I never mentioned it when I went to RPN 9 to do my news. Okay, there was a time, I think they asked me, this was in 1991. You have to make a choice whether they found out somehow. I don't remember. You have to make a choice whether to be a newscaster or a singer. And so I told them, okay, I choose to be a singer. Back in 1996, I mean, that was 1991. 1996, medyo humina in the breed. Okay. They called me back. All right. But I didn't last long. Mga 6 months lang. And that was it. See?
So, Sir Ismael, Sir Charlie,
Yeah.
you lived different public identities like radio DJ, news
Right.
anchor, vocalist or a rock frontman.
Yeah.
So, sa tingin niyo, sir, which of this felt like sino yung pinaka ikaw, yung true self mo?
Frontman of the breed. That's really me. I mean, that's the Charlie Y you see on stage. That's everything out there. I don't do the same thing off stage. Okay, syempre I keep to myself, but once I'm on stage, lumalabas eh. Okay, I mean, I also do hosting. Okay, not as much now, but back in the day when I was with NU 107 and when I was with the breed, they used to get me to host Oktoberfest. Sometimes I'd host birthday parties, the kind. Everything to do with going on stage, talking on the mic, voiceover. I'm a voiceover announcer up to this day. Okay?
Oh.
Up to this
May
day.
nakalimutan pa pala ako.
Ano yun?
Mahaba ng resume.
Voiceover. Haba ng resume.
Actually, apart from being the frontman of the breed, my favorite job is voiceover. I mean, scripts are sent to me. I record it. I record it with this. I send it to the. Nowadays, I send it to the client, and yun na. Sila na bahala mag edit and mix and everything. I used to be for 7 years, I think it was, yeah. I used to be the live voiceover announcer for SOP in GMA.
Oh, okay.
You remember,
wow.
you remember
I did not
that
know
show?
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sobrang
2002.
okay, pare.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Sobrang okay, pare. From 2002 to 2009. And then nag-change format sila, hindi na sila nag-voiceover. So, okay. See, and then for, get this was also fun. I used to do live voiceovers for beauty pageants. Okay?
Oh.
Miss Binibining Pilipinas, Mutihan ng Pilipinas. I enjoyed it. I think you can understand why I enjoyed it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I don't have to elaborate. Yun. Anyway, so yun.
Like, who's the most memorable person you've seen in one of the beauty pageants? Like, who's the one that got you like, wait, whoa, is this person from another planet or what?
Let me think. Okay. I used to host the pre-pageant events. They never graduated me to the main pageant. Okay. for some reason. I don't know why. Payat pa naman ako noon, but anyway. there was this one time, okay, I think this was 1999. I was in awe of Miss Panama. Okay. Her name was Marianela Salazar. Okay.
Okay, Googling.
Yeah. Google it. This was what? 26 years ago. Was it 20? Yeah, 26 years ago. You know, and so we got to know each other and all that. Nothing happened. Okay, nothing. I'll just make it straight. Nothing happened. But you're asking me who caught my eye? She did. Okay, she was not the winner of that year. She was the first runner-up of Miss Asia Pacific, by the way. Miss Asia Pacific. There you go. Because my
yearly thing ba to? I'm so sorry. Naging yearly thing ba to? Yung gig mo sa mga pageants, voiceover?
Yeah.
Pageants?
It was yearly for quite a while. For quite a while, it was yearly. From kasi in 1991, another cuento. No, in 1991, I don't know if you guys remember. How old were you guys in 1991? Grade school.
11.
Oh, there
11.
you go.
I was.
Okay, so may malay na kayo. Okay.
Yeah.
There used to be
Malawak na yung malay namin.
Okay. There used to be a show in RPN 9 called It's a Date. I don't know if you
Yes,
remember that.
I remember that. Yeah.
Ako yung voiceover announcer doon. Okay, ako yung voiceover. Okay, and the same producers of It's a Date produced Mutya ng Pilipinas and how do you call this? Miss Asia Pacific. So obviously they got me to do the voiceovers for the pageants. And when they gave up Mutya ng Pilipinas and ano ba to? Miss Asia Pacific, they formed their own. Okay, their pageant today is Miss Earth. You know Miss Earth, right? Sila yun.
Yep.
I did Miss Earth for a few years, and then I left it. See, so that's very memorable. You know,
You're like an international man of mystery then. Ang dami mo kayang gawin po sa solid.
well, you know, I even. Oh, by the way, I'm trying to. My one of my bandmates is trying to click the link. Okay, the invite that you sent me. Pag when I click view event here, ayaw lumabas yung start live video.
It should be at the bottom. Tell him to try and scroll down.
Okay. Yeah, it's happening now. I see.
There
I
you
see.
go. Yeah.
There you go.
So-
Okay.
Well, I've always been enamored by the song that we just played, yung Black Mercedes-Benz.
Talaga.
Para sa akin, ano siya, it brings out tones na parang Johnny Cash na ano.
Really?
Yun yung
Johnny
nagre-resonate. Yung nagre-resonate sa akin eh. I mean, I could get that because of the yung parang pitch ng voice mo eh, but go into that, pero hindi. Parang Johnny Cash yung datingan sa akin.
Wow. That's a compliment. Thank you.
No, I mean, I've been listening to you guys for so long. It's weird na no one's ever gotten that comparison yet. Pero I guess the better question of this is that because of all of the things that you do you think that it helped make the production of your full-length album longer? I mean, having that much on your plate, man, that must have been hard.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that because it did help, especially 3 years ago when we recorded our third album. Okay, I had a lot to do with the production. Okay, I wrote one of the songs in our latest album from start to finish, the only Tagalog song. You know, I discovered that I write better in Tagalog than I write in English. You know, really? I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why the rhyming comes together. Okay, and in English, mas nahihirapan ako eh. But in Tagalog, I don't know, it just comes out, no? But it helped in the last album in 2022. Okay, now the first two albums, yung the ones who really engineered that were my bandmates. Okay, Manny was very present in the first album. Okay, that's really his work. And Johnny, Besa, and myself, we added 2 or 3 songs, but most of the songs were Manny's. And then the production, every time we were recording in the studio and the mix down, and then si Manny. Okay. As far as the second album was concerned, in 1997, Amusing Ourselves to Death. Si Michael Turner naman yan. You guys,
Mike Turner.
Mike Turner. Okay, he was our guitarist. He's the one who replaced Manny, and he was the heavier guy. No, and all the songs except one in that album were his. So he was there to how do you call that? To oversee everything. No, but in the third album, it was we took a break. See, we disbanded. The Breed disbanded in 1998. All right. I never thought we'd get back together, but during pandemic, something triggered me to resurrect the band with different members, no younger guys.
Yeah.
So we're here. Here we are again.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember some of your lineup actually included some of my friends, Gerard and Ian. Yeah. I think Ian used to play drums for you guys too, and then Gerard. I was actually quite surprised. I'm like, oh man, you're playing with these guys? Super cool.
Ian.
Yeah. His last name, drummer.
Alesna.
No.
That's Alan. That's Alan Alesna.
Yeah.
Alan. Yeah, Alan. No, Ian Alesna. Well,
yeah.
Ian. That wasn't the Breed. That must have been one of the start off bands that we had back in the early 2010s. Probably. I think I kind of remember. Yeah.
No, he was just your later drummer. He was like, I think Sean replaced him now. Sean plays for you guys, right?
Who?
Sean Hilario.
Sean, yeah. Sean played for us once. But the latest addition to Ian. No, Ian. You mean Ian?
Yeah. I was getting his name.
Okay.
Sorry,
there you go.
I've had a couple of beers now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ian, if you're listening.
No, just because of that, I have to get a drink of water. Okay.
And he used to play drums with us too in Scrabble. So I'm so sorry.
Ian Trinidad. Yeah.
Yeah. Ian.
He just what do you call this? He just resigned from the band. So we have a new drummer by the name of something fell. What was that? Oh, here we go. So our new drummer is McCoy Alcantara. I think he's watching now. Okay, I can't tell because I can't tell. Is there a way I can see the
comment section?
Yeah, the comment
section.
On
your phone.
Okay. Well, you're using your iPod.
Okay.
For Zoom, and then you can use your other phone if you have.
Yeah, I do.
Just check it. As a page natin naka-live tayo.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's acknowledge na rin the early birds. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Actually, we have a handful, man. More than a handful. Shout out to Makoy Alcantara, Jesse Polilio,
Jesse. Yeah. I see
Dean
Jesse.
Russell ng Agatha.
Oh,
Jeff Sarmiento of
Russell.
Yes. Roxy Hizon.
Yeah. Roxy Hizon is in the chat. Good.
Si Warner. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Warner Montezon. Yeah, he's the drummer of Kathala. They play with us a lot. Kathala and si Dean Russell plays with Agatha. They play with us also. By the way, let me announce that on September 20, I'm going to be playing with these guys. The Breed is going to be playing with these guys. Kathala, Agatha, also Nameless. Sino pa ba? Camsey will be there. Two more bands. I forget, but we'll be playing at Mang Rudy's. I don't have the list with me right now. We'll be playing at Mang Rudy's. That's at Bagtikan Street in Makati City. Okay, and it's going to be I'd like to call it a simple tribute to a fallen legend. Ozzy. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne. So I asked every band to perform at least one song of Ozzy, whether it be Black Sabbath or solo, right? The Breed is going to be playing 3 songs of Black Sabbath. We've never done a Black Sabbath song in the past. This will be the first. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, we've never done a Black Sabbath song, and I'm really excited about it. Actually, Oh, this is brought to you, by the way, by Stellar Productions. See, Nan, I don't know if Nan is watching right now.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stan, Stellar. Shout out.
Nan helps us a lot. She helps us a lot. I mean, thank you, Nan, for all the help you give us. But every time we perform at Mang Rudy's, she helps us out. Also, Beth. Okay, and it always comes out great. No. So, yun. I see the ones who are commenting now. Mike Twain is is there.
Mike.
See, Mike is going to be performing also with us on September 20 for Black Wolf Gypsies, right? BWG. All right. Anyway, so yun.
Sino pa ba? Marami pa tayo rito. Ronald Prospero.
Yeah.
Shout out, sir. Si Parricho. John
Ronald-
Milam.
John Milam, Uncle John.
Milam.
He's been a friend for a short time, but he's very supportive. Such a nice guy, and his wife also, Tita Vivian. They support us. They support us all the time. I have another band, by the way, which I don't mind mentioning here. I'm also part of the band Spirit. We used to be called the Spirit of 67, but it's not a rock band. We're a retro dance ballroom band. I enjoy that too.
Oh, wow.
Retro 60s, even 50s, 60s, 70s. And we play every Friday at the Grand Bar at Newport Resorts World. And Uncle John and Tita Vivian, they always support us there. And lately, when we played at the Breed, when we played at the Roadhouse Manila Bay, and dun sila Uncle John and Tita Vivian. So we were I was very happy about that. And hopefully I see them on September 20 at Mang Rudy's. Uncle John and Tita Vivian Milam, He used to be a guitarist back in the day, but now he plays the drums. Okay. Yeah.
Instrument change.
Yeah. I started out as a drummer, believe it or not.
Really good.
back in the 80s with R&R. Okay, I tried, pero sabi ko na it's not really my instrument, so I want to be in front. and they needed a singer. So yung R&R ang daming what do you call that? Ang daming miyembro. We had 2 guitarists. Even if I wanted to play guitar before, there was no space. We had 2 keyboardists, so they needed singers. So that's what I did. I'm glad I did it.
I think it was one of. I think I don't know if it's Carl or Nathan that told me this, that it's great for a singer to actually know to play an instrument, because it does help them with how you enunciate your words, how you get the timing, how you get how you get your material out. So
exactly.
I think it's really cool. I mean, I wouldn't have figured you out as a drummer, though. That's a surprise right there.
Well, I only tried it a couple of times. I gave it up. My son plays drums. Okay, he did not continue though, but he does play drums. He wants me to get him an Alesis electronic set. Sabi ko, in time. My drummer, si McCoy Alcantara, he used to be with Amo. You remember the classic band Amo, where exactly where Arnel Pineda came from. They were bandmates, okay? And McCoy used to be one of the singers, so he can sing, and he plays excellent drums now. Okay, back then, when Amo had a revamp, okay, they had a reshuffle of members, so si McCoy decided to go and play the drums, and when we were choosing drummers after Ian left, we were thinking, and he was voted as how should I say it? The most appropriate for the breed. The most appropriate. He keeps time well. He knows classic rock. He knows when to hit. He knows his dynamics are great. Makoy, pinopromote kita, okay?
Shout out to Sir Makoy.
Anyway. Oh, sabi ni Dean Russell, intimate sessions, good old days. That's another one. Do you guys remember intimate sessions?
Actually, yung next question ko. So, kailan to nag-run? I remember you hosting Teeth. First time ko sila napanood sa TV.
Teeth.
Sa intimate session, yes.
Teeth, yeah. Sila Glenn. Okay. Intimate sessions was produced by RJTV. Okay.
Yes.
And since I used to work for RJ, I'm close to the Jacintos. I'm very close to the Jacintos. They're very good friends. They're actually family. And so they said, Charlie, you want to help us with this new show that we're planning? It's intimate sessions, and you interview all the popular bands of the day. This was 1994. And who were the popular bands of the day? Teeth, okay, Yano,
Datus Tribe,
Alamid. We did not get to interview Datus Tribe, but we also interviewed. We interviewed so many. Putreska, Agaw-Agimat. The original singer, si Cutie, no?
Yeah.
So it ran for about a year, several episodes, and I think most of the episodes are still available in YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
A few months ago, nag-viral yung episode namin ni Dong Abay with Yano. It had like 30,000+ views. Sabi ko, wow. That was 1994, 1995. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember beside Intimate Session, meron din tayo. Pero this time, it's being hosted by a different guy from K.O. Jones, if I pronounced it right.
Yeah, Rugen. Yeah.
Rugen, yeah.
Yes. Rugen Vista.
Naging on-the-spot fan ako nila nung nag-cover sila ng Signs, ng 5-man electrical
Oh, man.
band.
You mean K.O. Jones, you mean? Yeah.
K.O. Jones, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, if it's Cojones or K.O. Jones. Pero yun, ang galing nila.
You know what?
That is a cool name.
I'll give you a little history,
Yes.
okay? The guys of K.O. Jones, most of them, when they started, were my former bandmates in R&R. Okay? So they said, let's continue. They continued for a while after R&R broke up. They continued for a while, but they decided to stop. And then a few years later, they decided, let's continue again. So they called themselves C.O. Jones. Okay? C.O. Jones for cojones. Now that's not a very clean name. Okay, if you understand Spanish, okay. But they called themselves C.O. Jones. But then later on they said K.O. Jones sounds better. So there you have it, K.O. Jones. They're still together today. But Rugen is not singing with them anymore.
Yeah, I believe it's being fronted now by a female. I don't know the name.
I'm not sure who fronts them right now because they have several singers. No.
Kasi yung I mentioned, fan ako ng K.O. Jones. May mga times na talagang sinesearch ko pa rin sila sa YouTube because it's the only, siguro, yung kung saan mo na lang sila mapapanood ngayon or makikita kung ano yung update sa band. Then, yung C.O. Jones, yung nagpa-pop up.
Yeah.
C.O. Jones. Tapos, I'm not sure kung same pa rin yung back end, yung banda.
It's the same
Definitely
band.
not the singer. Yeah, it's the same band minus Rugen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know. I'm reading a few comments here. No. Thank you, Uncle John, for saying that you will be there. And Erwin Cruz Matias, of the lead singer of Piranha, is also watching. I want to say hi, Erwin. And speaking of Piranha, okay, I want to help them out because this Saturday, August 30, is their 30th anniversary concert.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. And I'm going to be hosting that event. Okay. So we're also going to be playing The Breed. So it's going to be Purple Onion, Jepsis first. See Jeff, the guitarist of Piranha, he's going to open the show. And then Purple Onion. After Purple Onion, I believe it's going to be Piranha already. And then Razorback, and then The Breed. Okay, Razorback's also playing. So, okay, bigla raw nahiya si Makoy. Huwag kang mahiya. Just show your wares in the shows.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, see Roxy says, can I tell them a little about Renegades of Rock? Well, you know, Renegades of Rock was a show. Mukhang matatagalan tayo dito sa podcast natin. Okay lang, guys?
That's fine. That's
Okay lang
fine.
yan.
Renegades of Rock was a show thought of and formulated by the Doctor, Ramon Shalcita. You know the Doctor, right? From LA Rock 105.9.
Yeah.
He's a very good friend and he helps a lot. He's one of the guys who trained me in RJAF. Okay, he's one of the guys because nauna siya, he's younger than me, he's a lot younger than me, but nauna siya sa pagiging DJ. So he trained me. No? Anyway, he thought about Renegades of Rock way back in 2012. He said, I want to bring back the bands of the 90s. Okay, wala pang The Breed noon. We did not reunite yet. So he said, Charlie, can you come in as the voice of The Breed? I go, sure, no problem. And then he brought back Dahong Palay and
Drew and the guys.
si Drew. And then Mutiny. He brought back si Paul Viloria. Okay, and sino pa ba? It escapes me now. But bands of the 90s is what Renegades of Rock was all about. Okay. So anyway, there you go. That's about it. That's all I have to say so far. Kayo naman.
I gotta ask something. Like,
Sure.
With how the scene is running now, I mean, I honestly hindi ko kasi masyado inabot din yung FM na inabot ko eh. So the
FM.
AM, yes, FM na inabot ko. So the AM part has always been a
Mystery to
point
you.
of mystery. Yeah, it's
Okay,
always so.
okay.
Has it been harder to like make tracks for AM rather than FM? Kasi syempre, di ba, pag AM mono,
Yeah.
so pagka FM ka stereo. So has it been difficult to kind of play around with those two formats? Kasi ngayon, ano na lang eh.
Not really. But no, mind you, okay, AM radio started way back in God knows what decade, no? Maybe 40s, 30s, who knows, no? But when I was, nung may malay na ako what radio was, this was the 1960s.
Mhm.
And everything was AM. Okay, I don't think there was FM back in the mid-60s, late 60s. Maybe there was one or two stations. Okay, but most of the records, most of the songs recorded back then were in mono. Okay, like for example, I'll give you an example. Cliff Richard. Okay, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, late 1950s. That's mono. Okay, they recorded in England. That's mono. Okay, early 60s. You have nung wala pa yung Beatles. You had sino ba yung mga sikat noon? Neil Sedaka. Okay, you guys know Neil Sedaka, right? I like Neil
Yes.
Sedaka a lot. Who were the big ones then? Basta that era, Bobby Vinton. I don't know if you've heard of these guys. Okay, because of my knowledge of radio, I know these guys and my siblings. Like I told you, I inherited a lot of the records. Bobby Vinton. There was this guy named Frankie Avalon. Okay, who had a cameo part in Grease, the movie. Okay, they all recorded in mono, so there was no problem playing it in AM radio. And when the stereo started coming out, this was I think I would say the mid 60s, maybe 1964 or 65. It was okay to play it in AM. You see, you still heard everything, no?
Right.
Now, when FM came into the picture, that's when there was a little problem because the mono records medyo nagka-problema. Although, they still played them, no? And yung maganda sa FM, kumbaga, mono, if you were listening, it was all here. Okay?
Yeah.
Nung dumating yung FM, biglang, whoa! Lumapad yung sound, no? But RJAM, throughout the 70s, was in AM, mono. Okay? And everybody got into the rock format, Woodstock music, Derek and the Dominos, and, Jimi Hendrix, because of RJAM. Okay? And you had your 70s rock bands of the time, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Bad Company. Okay, they were all played on. They were all introduced to us by RJAM. See, RJAM never went stereo. AM never went stereo.
Yeah.
You had RJFM.
Yeah.
Okay, and they played great stuff also, but there was a time they went jazz. Yung talagang jazz music, bands like Weather Report and Noel Pointer, late 70s, si David Spinoza. Hindi ko na maalala. That was almost 50 years ago. Yeah.
Weather Report. Nagkaroon ako ng CD nila. Weather Report kasama si Joni Mitchell.
Yeah. Saka si
talaga? Hindi mo na.
Idol.
Jaco.
Yes.
Jaco, si Idol.
Jaco Pastorius. Yeah.
Idol.
Jaco Pastorius. I mean, who can forget that guy? No?
But it's funny now too, no, na like as you said nga, before it was a singles economy, na parang ngayon bumabalik na rin siya sa mga kids, no? I mean, with their short attention span, parang having a full-length album is parang strenuous.
I know. I find it really sad, guys. I mean, call it progress, or I don't know if you can call it progress, but sign of the times. You have to move on, right? Like, give you an example. One thing that makes me sad is that we used to play in Poblacion, the Breed. Used to play in Poblacion 2 years ago up to the end of 2024. And alam mo naman yung Poblacion, talagang tinatao yan, but it's a younger crowd. Okay, it's a much younger crowd.
Yeah.
So we used to play in this bar called Vice and Other Bad Habits. They don't have the same name anymore. They're called So What right now, and they're a jazz bar. Okay. Back in the day, before pandemic, they were called Alchemy. Okay, that was the bar in where we used to play. And then yung pumapasok sa Vice, when we used to play, we play classic rock, right? It was a younger crowd. I'm thinking 30s up to maybe early 40s, but you'll never see anybody in their 50s, maybe one or two. Okay?
Yeah.
May pumasok na crowd. They were about 10. Okay? The guy sent me a request. Can you play a song by who's this new local singer? Juan Carlos. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you play a song by Juan Carlos? I go, I have nothing against the guy. I really have nothing against the guy. But, I mean, listen to the music we're playing. Does it sound like we play Juan Carlos? But anyway, kudos to my bandmates. They were able to pull it off. And the guy wanted to jam. So, syempre, umupo ako. I let him sing. So, kudos to my bandmates, Ian, Mike Buer, and June Lazo. No? They were able to play it. And then, my son is 27 years, going to be 27. He's the drummer, right? And he goes, Pa, the kids today, at least my friends, what they really go for, most of them, are DJs, DJ music.
Yeah.
Hindi na, they don't really go for live bands anymore.
Yeah.
No. When sometimes my son likes live bands because of me. Okay, he grew up watching me, right? But if he's out with his friends, especially in Poblacion, they enter a bar and they see a band set up. They say, "Ay, may live band set up. Lipat na lang tayo."
Oh, with the DJ.
I find it sad, you know.
Nakakalungkot.
Nakakalungkot talaga. But you know, history just repeats itself because in the 70s, okay, here's a little history I'll tell you again, okay? In the 70s, when I was in grade school, I was 11, 12 years old, uso yung live bands sa mga disco, okay, sa mga nightclub. They weren't called discos at the time, they were called nightclubs. And people dance to live bands, right?
Right.
When the DJs came in, the ones who spin in the discos, nawala yung live bands. I mean, they were still there, but they hardly found work. Okay, so they had to go to Olongapo, they had to go to Baguio, they had to go out of town in order to find jobs, right?
Right.
Kaya nabuhay yung Olongapo because you had Subic, which was an American air base, and those guys went for live bands. Okay, syempre. But so it's just a repeat now. Now, ang gusto ng mga bata, mga DJ, the DJs now, they have so many effects na hindi ko maintindihan. Hindi ko na maintindihan yung mga effects that they put on the. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. What can I say? Hindi ko maintindihan.
There is hope.
Yeah.
There are a few acts ngayon na there's this one DJ na I've seen on YouTube, para siyang live drumming yung ginagawa na naka-loops. Oh, ang galing, looper siya, tapos drums. Everything from those little bongos to the big ass drums na pang taiko drumming in Japanese. Ginagamit niya, galing. Then there's this one guy na tape deck yung gamit niya pang mix.
Tape deck, cassette.
Tape deck. Oh, tape deck. As in, ang galing nga, sabi ko, may din talaga, may resurgence din talaga. It's going full circle every now and again.
I mean, I'm glad you mentioned that, okay? Because I have a friend who sent a message here. She, Christine, okay? I follow her on IG. She's an artist, okay? Art by Christine. All right, follow her on IG. She's a great artist. And one thing I like about her, she loves rock and roll. Okay, she calls herself a rock chick. I call her a rock chick. So she asks, in the coming years, how do you think the Pinoy rock scene will change and evolve?
Oh,
the Pinoy rock scene, I believe, is still alive. Okay, people will eventually gravitate back to live bands and they will look for live music because iba yung chemistry eh. Iba talaga yung chemistry ng live bands and the audience, okay? The live bands, they talk to you. The DJs, yeah, they talk to you, but you know what I mean? The difference of a frontman and a DJ, there's a difference. So there's still going to be an audience for live bands. And I think in the next, I would say, give it 2 years, 3 years maybe, live bands will be back and young ones this time. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I've said for over a decade, in order to jumpstart or to revive the rock scene here, we need another Kurt Cobain. Okay, we need another Kurt Cobain to explode in the States because we follow suit. The Philippines follows suit. Although we have great bands here, we still do.
Yeah, we still do.
But we need an explosion from abroad, and let's see if it happens.
I'm actually praying for the reverse. Like I mean, with the explosion of K-pop and all that, I'm really hoping that Pinoy rock is going to herald that change. Kasi if you look at it now, how I see the scene. I mean, I play for liquor, so you actually see me before. I play bass for liquor.
Okay.
Yeah. We played. Well, anyway,
Kashmir. Kashmir.
Yeah.
When I saw you the last time.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yeah. Tell Obet he drinks too much. He's a great singer. I love Obet. He drinks too much.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have Obet? Dito ba si Obet? Parang wala.
Yeah, I don't know if Obet's in.
Shout out to Obet.
Baka siya masyad.
But the
No,
way
I'm
I'm
just
seeing it
kidding.
now is I'm really hoping for the reverse. Parang sana, ano naman. Kasi ang gagaling na lang Pinoy acts eh. Sobrang ano na eh.
Magaling.
We're at the level na ano, we can surpass na the ones that we used to follow. Eh. Parang,
Yeah. Yeah.
parang American music is actually on a very large decline na parang
It
I
is.
think it's
Unfortunately,
about time for,
unfortunately, it's on the decline. Why? Because, thank God there's a band like Greta Van Fleet,
Oh, yeah. That's good.
All right. But the US needs more bands like that.
Mhm.
The US needs more bands like Greta Van Fleet. I haven't really researched on what the new bands are. I stick to my favorites. So I told my bandmates, and my and the ones who come to watch us in Grand Bar, if the song is not 30 years or 30 years old or older, it doesn't attract me. I like the old stuff.
Old school is always cool.
Old school.
Yeah.
Old school is what's that saying? There's no school like the old school.
Yeah.
Yun.
Babalik rin yan. Actually, of all platforms, who knew vinyl, di ba?
Yeah.
Nag-release
Yeah,
yung mga
yeah,
present
no.
bands ng vinyl.
Ang mahal na ng vinyl ngayon.
Sobra.
Yes. At saka sa underground scene, may mga kakilala akong banda. Although they are hardcore, pero they're doing it the old school way. They made themselves available sa Spotify sa mga present platforms natin, but they also release albums as in full length. Nandun pa rin sila sa full length eh. Full length era eh. Doon pa rin na-release nila. CD at the same time, merong cassette. Available sa CD at cassette.
So three mediums, vinyl,
Yes.
CD, and cassette. That is good.
Correct.
I think it's coming back. It has come back. Vinyl has come back. I still have some
Baby
old
steps, yes.
vinyls. But my problem is I don't have a player, so which I will get soon. No?
Mas mahal yung player eh.
Para when I stopped buying, just to give you an idea of how long ago this was. Now, when I stopped buying vinyls, I will guess how much they were. I think they were at a good ballpark figure was about 50 pesos per vinyl. 50 pesos.
Full length to or LP to or yung
LP,
45?
LP.
Okay.
Because like I said, I was in high school in the 70s. Okay, there were no CDs then. It was only vinyls and cassette. Okay, cassettes. How much did they cost then? Cassettes were 20 pesos to 22 pesos per cassette. Okay? Yung vinyl nasa 27 or 26.95. Big deal. 27. Okay? If you wanted to buy a double album, it was like 42 pesos. So we'd save our allowance to buy. I saved my allowance to buy The Song Remains the Same, which was a double album of Led Zeppelin. No? And then what other albums? There was a triple album back then. The Last Waltz by the band. It became a movie. Okay, that featured Eric Clapton, Neil Young, Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, triple album yan. And then you had Woodstock, the soundtrack of Woodstock, which was a triple album. So we high school guys had to save our allowances to buy these albums, back then. Nowadays, magkano ang vinyl? 1.5, 1.6?
Yeah.
2.5 pa nga minsan yung mga boutique na boutique records, yung mga
exactly.
kahit reprint siya ng 2.5. I mean, wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this one person. He belonged to a rap group. Pangalan ng rap group nila is X Battalion. Flo G is the name. He released a vinyl album, full length. Pero parang lang yata, 10 or 100 pieces. Pero he is selling each copy for 100,000 pesos.
But why naman so?
Grabe, di ba?
Why naman so expensive?
Grabe yun.
What's
I
it
don't know.
made of?
I don't
24
know.
karat gold or something?
Ano ba
probably
to?
scratch
Tinalo
and
sila
sniff.
Bob Dylan dito eh. Panis sila, no? Name the legend. Pinanis nitong taon to. Hindi, I'm not bashing the guy, pero
No, yeah, I know.
saan nila nakuha yon yung 100K?
Guys
If you're
got balls,
watching the Pinoy Pawn Stars of Boss Toyo, dun ko siya
Okay.
napanood.
Wow.
He released yun siguro. 100 pieces
Mm.
vinyl for 100,000 pesos each. It's insane. It's crazy. Name it, man.
Pang collector eh.
Insane is the word.
Di ba? Siguro dahil nilimit niya yung copies to 100. Yun yung
I mean,
naging justification niya to
has-
come up with that
What's
insane
the
amount.
name? What's the name of this artist?
Flo G.
Okay. Have you heard the music? Have you heard his music?
No. No.
Okay.
But it's available daw on Spotify. That's another thing. Diba? Siguro yung 100, kasi I myself is a fan of whenever I listen to music, gusto ko yung amoy ng inlays at binabasa ko yung content.
naman.
Yes, exactly.
Ever since I started listening to to music up until now na meron tayong digital, nasa digital era na tayo. Up until now, I still collect tapes and I still have it here sa
Good.
likod ko eh.
Good.
Yeah, hindi na nawala sa akin yun. I'm not a fan. Although it's a good thing, siguro masyado na akong luma. Pero I must say, ako lang naman to. I'm not a fan of artists releasing singles. Doon pa rin talaga sa full length.
Definitely, that's the way to go. I mean, I have a friend. She's a musician from Baguio. Okay, and her name is Laura Jane. Okay, I don't know if she's watching now, but she's a good friend. And recently, she was a finalist of Amp It Up Philippines. No, the first ever Amp It Up Philippines. No, finalist siya. She had to release a single in order to be qualified to join. So she released her single. It's called "Life Goes On" by Laura Jane. You can listen to it. I think it sounds really good. No, she will release an EP soon. Okay, I don't wanna. How do you say that? Ayoko siyang unahan. I don't want to preempt. I don't want to preempt her, but she will release either an EP or a full-length album. That's up to her. Okay, but I mean, there are times when you have to release just a single in order to be part of something. But to stop there, I guess what you're saying, TJ, to stop there, wag naman sana, di ba? Continue to a full length, di ba?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yun. I mean, I've always been one for a full length album. It's unfortunate that Vicor did not give us a full length album. I'm talking about R&R, my first pro band.
Mm-hmm.
We were part of a compilation. What was it called? Hot Tracks. Vicor Hot Tracks. Okay, you can probably find pictures in Google, no? But that was a compilation, just like Alert Level. Alert Level had 4 bands. Vicor Hot Tracks was several bands. It was R&R. Then you had White Knights, I think, was part of it. You had Shasha Padilla in the same because these were Vicor artists. Right. So they released all the artists in one LP. See? Puro single. Yun. Yun ang labanan nung 80s singles. Ang labanan nung 80s. The Dawn lang ang naka-release ng of the rock genre, ha? Sila lang naka-release ng full-length album. Oh, I forget. The Gel Boys. You remember them? Did you ever hear of the Gel Boys?
Oh, no.
Mukhang hindi.
I'm so sorry.
No problem. Nauna sila sa amin. They were ahead of us of R&R by about maybe 8 months. They released a full-length album. You know the Bloomfields, right?
Yes.
When the Bloomfields first came out, they were They were promoting themselves as the 60s band. They dressed in suits.
Right.
Okay, 60s band. I know their
Pop top
producer.
and all that.
Yes, correct. They weren't really a Beatles tribute band. They were not, no?
Yeah, no.
But they played a lot of 60s. I know their producer because he's the one who got us into Dynas. George Mercado. Okay, he was a DJ before. And so he produced the Bloomfields. And sabi niya, you know, bro, we're only up to 1965 as far as our songs are concerned. So think of Jerry and the Pacemakers, you know, some Beatles, you know, ganon. But don't think mga 1967, 68. That was then.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Bloomfields are still together today, and they're friends of mine. See Rocky, Lacan, Louis, the bassist. No, it's all a matter of marketing. It's how you market yourselves. You know, it's how you market the band that will bring you to a certain level. See?
Oh yeah. About that, any tips you can give out to the younger kids that would probably be tuning in right now? And you know, I mean, there's so much people on the scene, so much talent that I think one of the drawbacks of it is that ang daming dishearten ka agad. Parang unang gig pa lang, parang oh my God, everyone's so much better than us. Let's just go home. Which is kind of like nakakalungkot.
Don't let it get you down. Okay, there's always going to be somebody better. There, at least you think. Like, okay, back in the old West, hindi ba yung mga fast and quick on the draw, there was always somebody faster. Okay? In this day and age, there's always somebody who's going to sound better. Okay? There's always somebody who you think is tighter. Okay, depende rin yan sa sound engineer. Eh. They sound good because they have a good sound engineer. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they play better than you. So just keep at it. You know, just keep at it. And one thing I'm telling my friends, my younger friends in the industry, do not lose the commerciality. Don't be afraid to be commercial, okay? Some people think kasi if commercial ka, baduy ka na. It doesn't
you've
really...
sold out.
You've sold out. It doesn't hold that way, okay? Unless yung mindset mo, I want to stay in the underground. Mm-hmm. If you want to stay in the underground, well, what can I say, okay? Mm-hmm. But case in point, Metallica. Okay, yeah. Metallica in the 80s, they were the loudest, they were the fastest. Okay, but they had a small niche. Mm-hmm. When they came into the 90s, they teamed up with Bob Rock. Was it Bob Rock? Yeah, Bob Rock. And then Bob Rock told them, "We got to put some commerciality into your songs, guys." So they compromised. Out came the Black Album. Okay, the Black Album made them universal. So now everybody still goes back to Enter Sandman, Sad But True. You know, don't lose the commercial value, guys. You know, when you write and write originals, kailangan may originals. Okay, since we're here in the Philippines and this was told to me by one of my friends in the industry who's been around longer than I have. See, Alfred Guevara, the bassist of Woods. He said, you know, bro, I love your songs. Okay, but for your next album, try to write more Tagalog para you can reach a wider audience. Di ba? So, I'm glad I wrote a Tagalog song. Our next album, I don't know when it's going to be released, but we're working on it, has more Tagalog songs. Okay, para, you know, you reach a certain crowd and then you reach the masa. It's important also because ang laki ng masa natin, you know. Who like alternative rock, alternative music.
Yes. Yes.
So that's it. Stay true to your path. Stick to your guns. Okay. Don't be don't be disillusioned if somebody sounds better. That's maybe just tonight. You know. Just keep at it. Yun lang.
No, I think din kasi parang part din ng kasi some kids think na you just play one time and then that's it. They don't know that it's a marathon. They don't realize that it's a long haul, man. You don't just get famous just like that, man.
Yeah.
You got to put in the work.
If you get famous in one shot, the saying goes, easy come, easy go. One hit wonder, correct. You know? Yeah. You know? I mean, kung pumatok ka, okay, and then all of a sudden it soars. The next day, they may forget you. You know, so iba na yung you rise to the occasion. You see, longevity in the industry means remembrance by the people who listen to you. Okay?
You've left a mark, like
Yeah,
indelible.
exactly. You know, like I'm glad that I brought the breed back. For a while there, sabi ko wala na, patay na yan. Because Manny died, okay, and then the doctor, si Ramon Chalcita, was saying, Charlie, bring back the breed. Excuse me. Okay, you guys have a brand. It's all about a brand, branding. Eh?
Yeah.
I go, but Manny's gone. Okay, Johnny has another band. Okay, Johnny's with Pig Dog, by the way.
Yeah.
And Miguel Ortigas, our drummer for the second album, is also with Pig Dog. They're with Pig Dog. So, and then he goes, get new members. You're the front man. Okay, you're the one doing the talking. So, get new members. So I listened to him, and that's what I did. Of course, I asked Johnny and Miguel first. You guys want to get back together? Hey, they couldn't because they have their own band already. So I respected that. So I got new members. I told them, I wanna bring back the breed to the surface. Okay, they gave me immediately. They gave me their blessings. So I'm thankful for that.
And we're glad that you did.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
really
you.
awesome stuff, man.
Yeah, actually, ang daming na-resurrect ng mga banda ngayon.
Dami
Dami.
talaga.
Talaga, bumalik sila.
And,
Yung mga past interviews natin. Mhm.
and it's important also to stay there. So
Yes.
show something new, keep at it. What the excitement you had in the past, keep it up. You see, like I'm excited with my new members. Mike Buer, who also plays guitar for Piranha, by the way.
Yeah.
June Lazo, my bassist, who used to be with so many bands, Tropical Depression. He used to be with Indio Eye. He used to have a band with Eli Buendia, Apartel. Okay.
Okay.
And then, so recently he joined us. I'm glad he did, because he holds that bottom end very well. I tell him, I joke him, pare, when you play with us, only use this particular guitar because he has several bass guitars. Okay. And he's used them all with us. I go, only use this particular bass guitar because for me, it's got the fullest sound and fits our music. See, so that's what he does.
And then the right tool for the right job, man.
Yeah. Ikaw, Johnny, what? I'm just curious. What's your bass guitar of choice?
Oh, well, my original bass got stolen. So
Shoot.
I know. I got stuck now with something that I saw in the mall. So I call her Magdalena, but
Nice name.
but she's really temperamental. I'm the kind of guy that believes that each instrument has a spirit, has a soul.
That's true.
My
That's
bass
so
is pretty
true.
temperamental. But she does the job. She does the job. I mean, now that I've gone back to playing because I was on a hiatus for quite some time. So playing back again now. But I'm still gonna shoot for a better bass. But right now she's the one. She's my lady right now.
That's good. That's good. I've long wanted to learn how to play bass guitar. But it's easy. If you play guitar, you can play bass.
Yeah, root chords. But I mean, if you try to go south like Weather Report or Earth, Wind and Fire,
No.
You're digging a hole, man. But
Exactly.
for the most part,
Mahavishnu Orchestra.
oh God,
Patay tayo
dear
dyan.
Lord. Pero if you, I mean, bass players always get the crap out of everybody. I don't know why, but I mean, it looks easy enough. It's complicated if you want it to be, but that's how it is. I mean, that's why I love it. I mean, the bass is this. It's a puzzle on its own. Masayang maging bahista.
Did you ever play guitar? Did you start out as
Yes,
guitarist?
I did. I started out typical. Alam mo yun, pang inuman lang. Tapos
And then, high school came around, and then I met friends, and then I met friends that are better than me at guitar. So I was like, I got stuck with the bass, and I thought it was easy. And then I started with punk, and then I learned punk, and then metal, and then I was like, oh my God, this is difficult. But I pushed through. I'm still not that kind of bassist that I want to be. But I mean, I guess the thing that pushes me on about it is that for me, it's kind of like martial arts. Like,
when you become the bassist you want to be, okay, here's a tip from an old timer. When you become the bassist you want to be, you'll want to be at another level. Okay, it's never enough.
I know, yun na nga yung nararamdaman ko sa kanya eh. Para siyang insatiable talaga eh. Kasi siya eh, hindi siya compounded thought eh. Sobra siyang dynamic, sobra siyang tapos sasamahan mo pa ng flow of the times na parang it's not just your typical 4-string and simpleng diretso sa jack. Meron ka pang effects, meron ka pang ambient sound, meron ka pang pati yung room temperature ngayon alam ko na eh.
That's good.
I fell down the rabbit hole of bass playing.
Oh, that's good. How many years have you been playing bass?
Oh my God, that is a very good question. I don't know. I mean,
10 years, more than 10?
No, more than. I'm 43 now. I started playing about 11 because my tatay brought me like a guitar, a bass, and a drum and keyboards. So,
11 years old, you started playing at 11 years old? Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah. I wasn't very good though, of course.
That's okay.
Single root chords and all that. And then it just, like I said, it turned out into a rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's good. By the way, I just want to say hello to Ian. Ian Trinidad. He's watching.
Sorry, pare.
Yeah. Thank you, Ian, for watching, and hope to see you soon in one of the gigs. Yeah. Daan ka September 20 sa mga Rudy's, Ian. Ian was very instrumental in getting us Mang Rudy's every month, but now it's every 2 months. Okay, he was very instrumental in that.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He is. And Mike Twain, si Mike said, Charlie, yung girlfriend ko tells me you had a guard commercial.
Again, may nakalimutan na naman ako.
Yeah. No, I did.
What is the one thing that you can't do, man? What the hell?
What is the one thing I used to be able to? Okay.
Oh.
What is the one thing? What is the one thing I can't do and I won't do? I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I can never be a politician. I can't.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. I mean, it's not me. All right. Yeah. I mean, there are people that have the calling to be politicians. Okay, I have a lot of politician friends. Okay, but me dabble in politics. It's not me, bro. It's not me.
I think that's a different race altogether.
It is. My niece. Okay, yung inaanak ko sa Binyag at Kasal. She is currently a mayor in Batangas. Okay, and congratulations to her. This is her second term. Oh, wow. But as far as yun, sabi ni Ian, see you, bro. Good. I want to see you there, buddy. But as far as politics is concerned, that's one thing I can't do. Okay. Oh, and I tried the corporate world also. Okay. In around the same time I did the guard commercial. By the way, you can research it if you want. In YouTube, it's a 1985 guard commercial. Okay.
Check that.
It's funny. They didn't get me because my name is Charlie. Okay. They didn't get me because my name is Charlie. Kasi uso nun sa guard, Charling Balakubak. Okay. Yeah. But they didn't get me for that. Okay. When I did the guard commercial, they already phased out Charlie Balakubak. Okay. you can research that. Yeah. What was I saying? Back in I was saying something back in 85. Anyway, it'll come back. No. So yeah, there. So
what?
Oh, okay. I was talking about corporate, right? what else haven't I done? I tried the corporate world in 1985. I worked for Jollibee as an assistant manager. That didn't last. that didn't last. Okay, I mean, 3 months and I was gone. That's it. I said to myself, I'd rather eat na lang than serve the food, diba?
Yeah. I tried fast food too. It's pretty hard, but I learned a lot from that place, and because of my fast food experience, I think it got easier for me to get into the BPO industry.
Yeah, that
Because of it.
I tried BPO.
Really? You tried that too?
Right before pandemic, but also not for me because even if I'm in the band scene and we sleep late because we play late, okay, my schedule was 8 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh, that's hard.
Pagdating ng 3 a.m. wala na, crash and burn na ako.
Oh.
I'd fall asleep on the job. So I said, shit, it's not for me.
So that's actually very true. When I first started out, akala ko, kaya ko to, puyatan lang to eh.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya ko. Tapos talagang trabaho na, oh my God. Nakaka-anim na kape na ako, wala pa rin talagang, pati extra juice, saka yung lipovitan, nakumpleto ko na lahat ng energy drinks, talagang wala.
Nako, what's that energy drink that's popular now? Sting. Which I tried Sting one time. Tumaas ang BP ko.
Delikado yun.
Yeah, I remember Johnny.
Who? Sino?
I remember you, Johnny, during your first years in the BPO. Bumibili ka 7-Eleven, isang box ng extra juice.
Oh, I used to buy that by the boxes, man.
Wow.
Like, grabe yun.
Di Johnny, sobrang daldal mo na yan.
Ay, nako. Mas madaldal pa ako noon. Kasi talagang, bigla kang magka-crash po. Tapos bad trip talagang.
I don't recommend yung mga energy drink na. They just load it up with so much sugar. It's not funny. Tapos pag I take maintenance already kasi putya matanda na tayo, no? So I take maintenance. When I drank that really?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
Since
classmates.
3 years ago, I started 3 years ago.
Ikaw, Rigel. Hopefully not yet. Wala pang maintenance. Buti naman.
Pero
buti naman.
tingin ko papunta na doon.
No, man. Don't wish it. It's not something that I would wish on anyone.
It's not fun. But when I took that Sting, it was last year when we had a gig in Alibi Music Lounge in Poblacion. So I drank one bottle, right? Because puyat ako the night before. I started feeling pain in my buttock here. Sabi ko, putya, mataas ang BP. So I immediately quit. I said never again. I'm not going to take it again. When I was younger, I used to drink Lipovitan D. When I was an athlete, playing basketball, I used to do track and field, although it doesn't show now. But I used to do track and field back in college. So I used to drink Lipovitan D, and it helped. But is that still around?
Yes, it is.
Still is, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
They got a new formula now. Like, parang it's not as chemicalized as advertised, but I think they just put more caffeine in it.
Oh, there you go. I also have to watch my caffeine, because of my BP, right? But what I did is I switched also to decaf para walang caffeine. Diba?
And just a taste, no?
Yeah, I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee. So yun.
Okay, so yeah, siguro there you go, Charlie, the man with a million moves. Why don't we go ahead, mga sir, take a break, play one of the Breed songs, any song we have available there in the playlist. Then we go back with our final set of questions and then the closing remarks. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sige. Charlie Lawless.
Sure, that's fine. That's a good song. Before you play Lawless, I just want to say for the ones listening here, I think Ian is still watching. No? We had a friend last year by the name of Arch Tenko, who was a big supporter, okay, of the breed. He was there in every single gig. Okay, unfortunately, he passed away December 24 of 2020, December 24 of 2024, the day before Christmas last year. Okay, so Arch, we're playing this. This is your favorite song wherever you are. Hope you're heaven bound. Hope you're there already. So enjoy this song for you. This is Lawless from 2022, Against the Light of Day. There you go.
There you go. We'll be right back.
Right.
Life's a lonely highway, and so the story goes. I'm on the run from the law, and everybody knows it's not the things that I did, it's just the way that it is. I've gotta keep up the fight. I'm gonna run for my life. My fail on hard times. My fail on hard times. The writings on the wall have shown the lives of laid to rest. My legend will be told beyond the wild, wild west. It's not the things that I did, it's just the way that it is. I've gotta keep up the fight. I'm gonna run from the light. My fail on hard times. My fail on hard times.
That was nice.
Really nice.
You know, I wish that album was listened to more. You know, because all those songs are so good. You know, we missed recording so much that we recorded 15 original songs. Actually, one of the songs there is called "Too Late to Pray." Okay, that was recorded by Battery back in 2000. No.
Oh.
Because actually, "Too Late to Pray" was how do you call it? It was written by Mike Turner.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Breed disbanded that time. It was supposed to be for the Breed's third album, but we disbanded. So he recorded it for Battery. So I asked him, Mike, is it okay if we play record the song for the new album? He goes, yeah, go ahead, no problem whatsoever. No, so we recorded it, and I really like it. It's called Too Late to Pray. So we play that live all the time.
Oh. No, but this
Okay,
one. No, para go ahead.
Sorry, you mentioned there are several songs already in the works for the upcoming album.
Yeah.
How different is this new material as compared to the previous 3 releases?
Well, I talked to the band. I talked to my band members, and I said the image of the Breed kasi is hard rock bordering on metal, hard rock / metal. For this new album, I want a classic rock sound. I want to go more on classic rock. The influences. Para it reaches a wider audience. Still rock, syempre, of course. It reaches a wider audience. I was even toying with the idea of having releasing 2 albums. Yung isa full recording full electric, and then the other one was acoustic. But a friend of mine in the industry said hindi bagay yung the Breed sa acoustic. So so I don't know if we're gonna do that acoustic thing. But definitely the new album is gonna sound more classic rock than the previous ones.
I think hearing you guys acoustic would be like a different dimension.
Maybe we'll add some acoustic guitar in some of the songs, no?
Yeah.
But I was thinking kasi of a full acoustic album, which it's not a good idea, I guess. No, but definitely we'll add acoustic sound in the album.
Well, I think you guys might just need to kind of stew it a little bit more. Mean, that idea is actually quite good. I mean, because most of surprisingly, most of the hard rock bands that I've listened to, talagang into the classics, when they go acoustic, it's like a different depth, man. Like,
I know it.
Ibang notch siya, but with this one, with Lawless, I like it because it's not just guitar centric. It's actually a full sound. Sometimes kasi people get lost on the idea na kapag heavy rock or hard rock na it's all just about the guitar, but no, this track actually it's full. It doesn't rob the bass, it doesn't rob the drums. It's I think ang pinaka lang dito standard lang yung vocals mo lang parang siya lang parang matinong linya, and then everything else is just playing around it.
I think the sound of the album is very well balanced. All the songs are very well balanced. I have to give credit to Paulo Blaquera, who was our guitarist in this album. No, and the guys in this album were Paulo on guitars, Gerard on bass, and then Jayman Alviar on drums. See, Jayman, I think is watching. Hi Jay, hope you're there. See, so anyway, see, Paulo is the guy who engineered everything. This was recorded during lockdown. Okay, late 2021, coming into 2022. Okay, so si Paulo was stranded in Rojas City, Capiz, because there were no flights then. It's a good thing he brought with him his laptop, no? So he said, okay, let's write some songs, record it in your gadgets. So I recorded it on my iPad, and si Gerard recorded it on his phone. Si J-Man recorded it, I think, on something else, no? And then we threw it all to Paulo. Siya nag-mix lahat. It was fun.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were even able to combat the latencies. I mean, yun ang problema sa kapag hiwalay-hiwalay, yung latencies niya.
Yeah.
Ang hirap eh.
Imagine, we recorded that album, and I mean, the demos, we didn't meet not once. Okay, when we finally recorded some of them, the final recordings, nag-meet na kami, no? But all the demos were recorded. Not one of us met anyone, you know?
That's cool. I
Okay.
think that's one of the advantages in technology.
Yeah, definitely. Like, look now, we're having a good time talking. And
Yeah.
we're all in different places, di ba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead,
So,
DJ.
sorry, to those I haven't mentioned earlier, we also have on board Martin Cruz. They were here last week for Kathala.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah. Shout out also to Mix Pros. Ian
Oh,
Trinidad. Shout out, sir. Mhm. And Roxy. Roxy. Jayman Alviar.
Yeah,
Sir.
Roxy.
Linel Basinal.
Lionel.
Shout out,
Lionel.
sir. Lionel.
Lionel is he works in JB Music in Alabang Town Center. I talk to him all the time when I go there to try out some guitars. So he's a good guy.
What's your apps of choice? What's the
Me?
What's the yeah?
I'm glad you asked that. You know, I was talking to a pilot friend who is a guitarist also. I don't know if you guys have met or heard of the band Flight School. Okay, Flight School is because my pilot friend, Captain Ford Martiliana, he's the lead singer and guitarist. So I was talking to him the other day that my favorite axes are Fenders and Gibsons. You know, I have my moods. You know, I when I get into a Jimi Hendrix mood, I use my Strat. Okay, when I get into a heavier mood, I use an SG. Okay, and like the video you showed in the teaser, I was using a Flying V. Oh, by the way, if Uncle John is still watching, that Flying V is a Maya. It's not a Gibson, but it definitely sounds like a Gibson. It's a lawsuit model. It's a 70s Maya, you know.
Lawsuit model.
That I scored off Mike Buer. No. Those are my axes of choice. There are times I go for single coil. There are times I go for humbuckers. No.
Yeah.
So there.
I thought you were always like a hollow body guy.
Wow, funny you mentioned that because I have one semi hollow. I have an ES335, an Epiphone ES335, and I love it too. The only thing is, you know, the body is large and it's not that easy to play. It takes a matter of time to get used to it. But I use it sometimes. It's got a different sound. It's got an awesome sound actually. All right.
Yeah, good highs, good mids.
Yeah.
The thing about hollow bodies is it's a different animal.
Oh, it is definitely. I wouldn't mind in the future. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I wouldn't mind Gretsch White Falcon. You know?
Yeah.
That's like that's like a holy grail for hollow bodies, you know. But let's see. Bahala na. I have enough guitars for now.
What's the guitar count right now?
I counted the other day. I have 2 guitars out. Here I have 10 electrics and 1 acoustic.
That is a lot.
I know people who have a lot more guitars than me, believe me. You know, like what's this guy? See, Andy Loxin of the Blue Rats. Oh man, he has like over 100 guitars. He's a guitar collector. You know. But Joey Puyat, you know Joey Puyat, excellent guitarist. Man, he's also with the Blue Rats. He has quite a number of guitars. I've lost count, maybe in the 20s. You know. So, but I'm pretty happy with my collection right now. It's not going to stop there. You know, I want to make that clear. It's not going to stop there. You know, like
Did you get to use all of them? Or some of them are in storage?
No,
okay.
I get to use all of them. You know, like I have this friend. He's a guitarist. He's an excellent guitarist. He's actually one of my senseis when it comes to guitar playing. His name is Dr. Ted. Okay, maybe you've heard of him. He's with this band Deja Blue, and he's Eric Clapton personified. Okay, old Eric Clapton. Okay, think of all the licks of Clapton kaya niyang gawin.
Like from the Cream days, or
And he has told me, only stick to one guitar so that you can get good. I go, I can't do that, because I have moods. Okay, one time I want to use a Strat. Another time when I watch Bruce Springsteen, I want to use a Telecaster, And another time when I'm listening to too much AC/DC, I pull out my SG. Okay, so. But I get to use them, TJ. I get to use them all the time. All of them.
And good thing you have your in-house luthier.
yeah.
Sa ngalan ni
Oo. Si Mike.
Mike
Mike
Viewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Tirana last year, I think. It was last year, no?
What was last year?
Last year we had them here in the podcast. Tirana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And also, gusto kong basahin yung siguro, Charlie, showcase natin yung effects lineup daw. Request ni Mike.
Oh,
Who's requesting? Si Mike Twain?
Mike, yeah.
Nakita
Yung
na yung
paborito
lineup
niya
ko eh. No. Oh, by the way, a question from Martin Cruz. Hey, Martin.
Yes.
What's your next guitar purchase?
Nandun na kagad.
Ayan na.
I don't think this is preempting because this is a plan. Okay. Recently, I saw in YouTube a collaboration between Epiphone and Gibson. Okay, for 2025, because as I guess we all know here that Gibson bought Epiphone years ago, and they have a line of Epiphones, right? Which I have some, but for 2025 they have I forget what you call it. Okay, it's an Epiphone Gibson. You know what? Let me look for it here because I want to be specific when I say this. Okay.
yeah. I think we have a lot of gearheads like really tuned
Yeah,
in with
exactly.
that sort of stuff.
Which is the reason why I wanna give the correct name. Okay, here we go. Here, wait. It's YouTube. It's an Epiphone Gibson 1960 Les Paul Special. Okay. Epiphone inspired by Gibson Les Paul Special. Okay, DC. I'm not sure what DC stands for, but it's I don't know if you can see it, but here I'll show it anyway. Do we have time, guys? So I can show the people, show the gearheads out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I there you go. Can you see it?
Ooh.
Uy, pogi.
It's
pogi
super
yan.
pogi. It's a super pogi guitar. There. Okay, I want this. It's a 1960 Les Paul Special. DC. Nawala yung pangalan. But there you go. There you go. Okay. It's a beauty. No, exact specs. It has P90 pickups made in the USA. Okay, because as we know, the old Epiphones, they're made elsewhere. But this guitar, the electronics are made in the USA. Here's another one. These are the two guitars that I really want because like I said, I'm a Hendrix and I'm a Jimmy Page fan. So
Yeah, it does show in your playing. Parang ano eh.
Oh, does it?
I do
I'm
feel
glad.
it. Yeah, I do feel it.
okay, here's the other one. See it?
Ooh.
It's an Epiphone Jimi Hendrix Special Flying V. Okay, it's also made by Epiphone, but collaboration with Epiphone and Gibson. Okay, so yung specs niya is all US. I mean, it's US pickups, and the feel, of course, is there. And these two guitars, they're much cheaper than Gibson's because they carry the Epiphone brand, which I don't mind. Epiphone is great. The nice thing about it, what they did about the Les Paul, is that ginaya na nila yung headstock ng Gibson, yung open book. Because I cannot stand, I mean, I'm sorry, Epiphone, okay? But I cannot stand the headstock of the older Epiphones, okay? It's just so ugly to me, okay? So this one, this Les Paul's 1960 Les Paul Epiphone-inspired Gibson has the open book headstock, which really attracts me. So Martin, to answer your question, those are the planned next purchases. Hopefully.
Do you also name your guitars?
Some of them. Like my favorite Stratocaster is a red Stratocaster. Okay, it was given to me by my wife back in 2006. It's a Squire. I named it Marita after her. Okay. And then I put a Strat together, parts caster. Okay, and I named it Isabella after my daughter. Like I still don't have a name for my Flying V, but my Telecaster, which is a Mexican made Telecaster, I call him Chico. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chico.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Chico. Let's
Little
go.
boy.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, you were asking something, DJ?
No, actually, that's my question. I'm just reading through the comments. So there you go. Okay, so it's been almost 2 hours already,
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. Sobrang na-squeeze in lahat. Almost na-squeeze in lahat ng mga gusto natin malaman kay Charlie. I think we heard everything. Rigel, you have any parting questions? Rigel, Johnny.
Yun lang. May upcoming ba na mga singles tayo, Sir Charlie?
Wala pang planong release, but well, before we release an album, definitely we'll come up with some singles, no? Because the last album I worked with Warner Music Philippines, and we're planning to do the same for this coming album, no? So I talked to Kelly Mangahas, the bassist of Kwan, no? So we'll see what singles. We'll choose the most commercial one. Diba? Yun.
Johnny, you have anything?
No, it's cool. I think if I ask even more, we're gonna go here until like tomorrow
3 hours.
morning. But yeah, man, it's been great. It's a great honor to be talking with you, sir. I mean, we've learned a lot.
It's an
Yeah, it's
honor
been
to
an
be
honor.
interviewed by you guys. Thank you for inviting me.
Sir Charlie, nostalgic to. Na,
Oh, sobra.
Salamat. I mean, that's what I'm here for, I like to remember things from the past, and I still bring those memories to today. So I hope I can still give the guys a good performance. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we're
yeah.
batting on that. We know you're
Thanks.
be able to bat that out. I mean, with all of the stuff that you can do. Yeah, I don't think
thank
that's
you.
even a question.
Thank you. By the way, don't forget, September 20, we're playing at Mang Rudy's in Bagtikan Street. It's a simple tribute to Ozzy. Okay. Before that, August 30, this if you guys don't mind, I'll announce it. Okay. August 30, this Saturday, it's 30 years of Piranha. Okay, at the 70s Bistro. Okay, this features Gypsies, Purple Onion, Razorback, and The Breed. Of course, Piranha. I'll be hosting that event. So hope to see you guys there.
Yeah.
No. Yun.
All right. So
Thanks so much, guys.
Charlie, thank you so much for taking time. I must personally say this. this is sort of a dream of mine. Not only getting to meet you, but throw in questions.
Thank
Charlie.
Anytime.
As a kid growing up in the 90s, intimate sessions, now we get to interview. So it's been an honor. It's an honor, actually. So, sobrang, thank you. For taking
Tingnan
time.
bago ako magsimula, kinakabahan na ako.
2 hours of
Pleasure, guys.
conversation natin.
Ako,
My
ayaw ko na
pleasure.
magtanong eh.
Tahimik ka eh.
Wait.
Akala ko may
Wait, I
back-end
forgot.
guy kami.
I forgot to answer one question by Mike Twain.
Oh yeah.
Pedal board effects lineup. Okay. I was recently given, thank God, and he's already in the States, by Louis Villadolid. He is the guitarist of Masterpiece, who plays with us all the time. He gave me an NS2 noise suppressor. Okay, it has helped so much because of it cancels the sound when I stack overdrives together. Okay, so that's the first. It's a noise gate. So the first thing. That's the first effect on my chain. After that is I think I had a high gain, but I took it out. Okay. So after the noise suppressor is a delay. Okay, DD3, digital delay. After the digital delay, Sans amp, a GT2, which for me, if you're looking for distortion or just crunch, it's the best. Sansamp GT2. After that, thank God I found it. Boss Dual Overdrive SD2. Okay, they don't make that anymore. Okay, so bihira siyang lumabas sa FB Marketplace. When I found one 2 years ago, I immediately purchased it. Okay, it works wonders. Okay, SD2. And then after the SD2, the last one is GE7 equalizer. That's my boost pedal. I have it on it's a V formation, no? And then the volume on the right is about 50% up. I step on it when I do solos, you know. So that's the lineup. Siyempre doon may part of that the effects lineup is a tuner, di ba? Any tuner will do, basta you have it there para hindi ka na problema sa out of tune or whatever. You know? When you feel you're out of tune, just step on it. It cancels the sound. Then tune your guitar. Great. You know. I learned a lot through these years.
Yeah, I could tell.
So that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't have anything, Johnny, Rigel,
Yun
again,
lang. Salamat lang din. Tinuloy pa rin natin yung legacy ng The Breed.
Thank you. And guys, keep this up. This Local Brew podcast of yours. It's enjoyable. Enjoy talaga. You know.
maraming salamat.
We try.
Send me links every now and then so that I can watch also. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Definitely,
Thank you.
All right. Sige.
Okay.
So I hope to see you guys in one of the gigs. Okay. Follow. I don't know if you're already following, but follow our FB page, The Breed. Follow my FB page. I also Charlie Ysmael. I also announce it there all the time. Ready?
Sounds good. There you have it. Once again, my name is TJ. Together with me, Johnny, Vigel, and of course, Charlie Y. Ysmael of the Breed. Happy Sunday. Magandang gabi. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Keep on rocking,
Thank you.
everybody. Okay.
Thank you,
Rocking.
Charlie.
And we'll see you soon. All right. God bless, guys.
God bless.
Okay. Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you for this opportunity. I'll see you soon. Bye now.
Thanks.
Bye.